Hey, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Have you ever had second thoughts or a second thought when it comes to growing and building and supersizing your business? I kind of laugh as I even ask the question because I don't know that I've run across any business owners that haven't, and I've worked with thousands and thousands of business owners in my 62 years here on the planet, been involved in corporate America for over a quarter of a century and simultaneously running different businesses. So for like 49 years, I just had a birthday, so I got to count up another year. I started my first business when I was 13 and had lots of different businesses in lots of different industries, as well as help literally thousands of other business owners with their businesses. And I think I'd be hard pressed to find one of those thousands that hasn't at some point questioned or had a second thought about how they were doing or what they were doing as they grew and supersized their business. Remember in my Italian food manufacturing days, which were, 35 years in Italian food manufacturing, partly on the side, but that was just one business that had a lot of longevity that I was involved in. And there were days that I would go to work and I would have second thoughts about things dozens of times during the day, and second guess things, not necessarily second guess and wonder if I was doing the right thing, but wonder if I should even be involved in that business at all. So this is one of those idioms that's been around since the 17th century. It was first it first appeared in print in 1622. And it of course means to change your mind about something or to start to have doubts about a decision that you've made. So have you ever made a decision or a choice and then changed your mind? Yes, I think most of us do. Or have you ever made a decision or a choice and then the option that you selected became no longer available or wasn't an option anymore? A lot of us experienced this in the beginning of the pandemic with COVID-19. We realized that what we'd done before was no longer going to work because things had changed. The environment that we were in had changed. Sorry about that. So much that we had to do things differently. Now, I am an avid believer in doing things differently, and that sometimes and on a regular basis, we ought to question how and what we're doing and if we need to make a change or an improvement to it. I say if you're going to change, you might as well make an improvement, not make it worse. Why would anybody want to make things worse? But we have business partners come and go. We have vendors come and go. We have suppliers. Sometimes we can't get raw materials that we need. I could have a large manufacturing background. So raw materials and things are a big deal in the industries that I love to play in. So today, as you're going about your day, notice how often you have, or maybe you don't. Maybe you decide something and you just go with it immediately, which is an awesome skill to have, and then adjust along the way. And I guess this whole topic would lend us to decision-making tools. Do you have a process and a decision-making set of tools? I'd say you have to have a whole toolbox for making decisions when it comes to building a big business and supersizing your business, because some problems are tiny and require almost no decision-making tools. Other, require computer-generated scenarios where you can look at alternatives and compare non-like alternatives in order to make a decision. So curious, have you had much experience with this particular idiom or expression, second thoughts? I just think of college and how many times I changed my mind with respect to what I wanted to major in, because I wanted to learn everything, and not everything, but I wanted to learn about 10 different things when I went to college. And I thought that was the way back in those days to get the foundation of what you needed in order to be successful in other areas and aspects of your life. Boy, was I wrong about that. I sure have second thoughts about that belief. So that's it. Have an awesome day. Share in the comments below your experience with the idiom and the expression to have second thoughts, or its related one to don't give it a second thought. Those are both related idioms. I think don't give it a second thought might be even older than second thoughts. I haven't dug into that one. Have an awesome day. Any questions, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow with another mental or mindset related, I guess it's mental well-being related idioms this month. Have a great day.